Hi, everybody. We're back again after having pizza.
Woo! Pizza.
Yeah. So welcome to the Voice Chat Podcast. My name is Maaz from TheAMaazing.
I'm Rushlight Invader.
I'm Laddi.
I'm GinjaNinjaOWO. Don't say that out loud.
And what's your real name?
Reagan. I'm Reagan.
It's Reagan
What's up,
from
man?
GinjaNinjaOWO.
Am I supposed to look at you or at the camera?
Either one.
Up to you.
I'd prefer to look at you.
Look at Luigi's.
Look at
Wow, that's the nicest thing you've ever said
You've
to
got
me.
a really nice face.
Wow. Only on
Mwah.
camera. She's being nice to me only on camera, guys. Don't
That's
try-
not true. Don't listen to him. I'm really
Cancel
nice.
GinjaNinjaOWO.
Don't do that.
Welcome to the podcast.
Thank
You're the
you.
third in line. We've done a few. This is another. It's like a VidCon episode.
Kind of offended I wasn't first, but like, okay.
Yeah, you should be.
We'll be fine. Our marriage will make it.
It's all his
That's
fault.
Well,
Okay.
He's keeping the kids.
just pull out divorce papers. Here you go.
You heard it here, folks. GinjaNinja and Maaz get divorced.
Yeah. Divorce. Breaking our marriage.
It's on drama alert.
Oh
That's
no.
right. You're sunburned as hell, B.
Oh, fuck yeah. Look at that shit.
Yeah.
I got sun rash and everything. Lips chapped as fuck.
How did you do that?
Real
Did
fun.
you have sunscreen?
I did. I had on 2 layers of sunscreen, and I was only out in the sun for like 2 hours. But I'm
Ow.
a ginger, so
What does that mean?
it's apparently gingers just burn a lot easier.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell. It's hard to see on camera, but I've got a whole lot of freckles, and then I will start getting a whole bunch more freckles, and then I go red. Real
Wow.
quick.
Okay. And are you red right now because of the sunburn?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's really excellent when I'm also if you mix it with going into a pool full of chlorine, my hair will go green. So green
Wait,
hair,
what?
Awesome.
red skin.
No, wait. You're a
Awesome.
liar.
I guess
No,
it's
no, no.
chlorine.
It's happened like twice.
No.
It does. I don't know the science on it, Dr. Maaz, but my hair, like
yes,
the
the classic
chlorine.
medical condition of green hair. I
No,
don't know.
It's the something about chlorine messes with the coloration of your hair. It's not like neon green, but like it's like green, you know?
I had a stepsister.
What about you, Rush? Have you had green hair?
Yeah, right now actually. I do.
I have a stepsister who's ginger, and I think I've seen something like that.
I want to see pictures.
Whip
You
'em
have
out.
to ask my mom. You're gonna come over for dinner. You're gonna have dinner with me and my mom.
Where do you live?
You're gonna
Give me
meet my
your address.
parents?
Yeah. Well, we're already married. I've already met your parents.
You're right.
There you go. Once again, divorce.
Yeah.
We're breaking our marriage. Now, before we continue, I just want to give a shout out to our patrons as well.
Woo!
Shout out to Storyteller25, Hikaru, and Jazzy.
So jazzy, bro.
Look at y'all, and shout out to everyone who made fan art
Wow.
in the air.
That could be
Whoa,
some
it's
fan
so
art right there.
It's
Wow.
fan art right here in
Oh
front
my
of
God.
Rush. And in front of Reagan. Let's cover more of Reagan.
Yeah.
It's covering Reagan
You
right now.
you should. You're right, and you should say it.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Cover yourself,
Yeah.
sinner.
Yeah. Get rid of this sunburn, all of
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
just get rid
And
of
just
it.
like all of this.
Dude, Reagan.
Not needed.
Reagan has, despite the way we're talking, despite our marriage, Reagan
On
and
the
I only
rocks.
met for the first time at VidCon US.
Hell yeah.
Wow, that's pretty epic, gamers.
Our first week, baby.
Oh.
like they smile.
That
like,
marriage didn't last
give me
long,
a-
I guess.
Yeah, 1 week marriage.
Yeah, it didn't last that long.
Dude, one of my Kim Kardashian. Oh, that's the real tea, sis. That's the real tea.
Floof
I don't know.
is whining.
It. Wait, what's up?
Floof is whining.
in.
Floof wants in.
Get the fuck
Oh, hey, Floof. Floof.
My
Floof.
darling. Hi. Okay,
Get
bye.
on camera so we can see that we're not crazy.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Floof.
And then Floof walks out.
Come back.
Get out. He's
Floof.
looking for James. Get out. Get him out. Let him out. Let him out.
Oh, I hate
Let her
you
out.
so much.
Let her out.
I hate you.
Why
Floof is
she-
actually the 5th guest of this episode.
Yeah.
When do we get to bring my dog on?
Speaking of, bang bang.
What?
No, your dog's dead.
Ah, damn it.
From the
no.
divorce.
Yeah, custody
Stop
battles the
taking
dog.
all
I
my
just shoot the
shit.
dog.
God.
Dude, how was VidCon?
It was a lot. It was a lot.
What does that mean?
It means I am a very extroverted person by nature, but
Liar.
no.
Oof.
So you're gonna let me finish my story?
We're gonna
Or-
beat each other up first, okay? Do it on camera.
TheAMaazing versus GinjaNinjaOWO boxing ring. You heard it live.
Literally, Twitter video of me just punching her. in the
Stop
eye.
watching that. He watches
Stop
it. Stop it. But very extroverted in general, and I like hanging out with groups of people, but limited to. I'm realizing limited to groups of people that I know. Like when I came into the Airbnb that we were all staying at, I met you first, and like a couple people were awake, and people slowly started coming in. I'm like, cool, I know this group. But then you throw me in a room of like 60 people, and it's just too much. It's just too much.
When was there like a specific time like that?
I think just in general, it's kind of sad to say, but
Okay.
I've gotten worse at knowing how to talk to people because I do spend so much time holed up in my room working, but I feel like I used to be better at dealing with groups, and now I feel kind of more out of my element than I used to.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. Have you guys felt the same way? Kind of social skills deteriorating.
When I'm growing up, all my friends were introverts,
Yeah.
and so when no one would get anything done, they wouldn't. So I had to be the extrovert of the introverts. But now if I'm around all like extroverts, introverts, I just sit back and just like.
Yeah.
For me, it's starting to become the opposite. I'm learning more how to talk to people because I used to just not. I used to close myself off from people. So learning social skills every day I'm still learning how to talk to people. But
It was really weird. I said hello to you, and then you punched me in the face.
yeah.
I was like, Laddie,
Is that not normal?
not again.
Oh, dang it, my bad.
I did it with a knife last time.
But I feel like the more I hang around everyone, the more I realize that I like being around people.
You like us?
I think I might like you guys.
After
I don't know.
after a year and a bit of voice chat podcast, she
Yeah.
likes it.
Finally,
we did it.
get the confetti.
Ba-ba-ba-na. We
but
do?
Yeah. I don't know if I think I'm still introvert, but I don't know. I'm cool.
Well, listen, Laddie.
What's the word for both of them? Like ambivert?
Ambivert.
Ambivert, I
You could
guess
be ambivert.
so. Yeah.
Yeah, do you guys believe in the horoscope stuff?
No.
No.
I know.
I'm glad we're not just crazy. No, I'm kidding. No, I don't know. I don't think there might be some difference between when you were born because of the seasonal impact, but I don't think there's been long-term study for any real stuff. But do you guys know your MBTI personality?
Yes.
Not by heart.
Yeah.
What is it?
Mine. I'm INFJ.
Yeah, Rush. What do you mean no?
I don't remember it since college, man.
I thought you
Damn,
said
B.
you knew it by heart.
I did not know it by heart.
He's a liar. And what about you? What's your MBTI?
It's a ENFP.
ENFP.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we did this outside. Did you guys just do this outside?
No.
We talked about it earlier.
Yeah, I was
today.
like,
You had a conversation without me?
yeah.
You were there. You told
You
us
were right there.
yours.
I was right
Because
there.
I said I was ENFJ, so we were one difference, and then I realized we were both.
INFJ.
Yeah, INFJ. So
Just
I'm
now?
an extroverted version
Just
of
earlier
you.
this morning.
Yeah, early this morning.
Oh,
You were probably
this
just like animating as
I
usual.
was.
Was
I
that
was
just-
up all night working.
With that expression. Really? Up all night?
Yeah, well, I mean, I got like a 2-hour power nap, but
Stop. Stop.
make me.
Okay.
Yeah. You won't.
You won't.
You won't.
Wuss.
Am I allowed to curse on here?
Fuck
Or should
no.
I-
You've literally cursed.
I know, but like I don't know if I should.
You can never. No, I'm kidding.
You
I'm,
shit
I'm,
me right
I'm
now,
mostly
bro?
asking if I can call Rush a pussy.
Yeah.
go for it.
That's not
Yeah,
a bad word.
pussy.
That's not a bad word.
Bousy.
Well.
What's wrong with
Suggestive.
pussies? Okay, cool.
Hey, you just said each other. I was like, what's happening right now? Are we having a moment? Guys.
Oh, cheating in the marriage.
That's why I'm getting a divorce.
I'm really the inspiration of all of Maaz's divorce TikToks.
Literally all my divorce TikToks is just Reagan.
Yeah.
Then her and the yoga instructor. You know, they're really exercising hard, you know. Constantly. Every
That's all I
night.
do.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So, tell us about this extrovert introvert thing going down.
Which one?
What's this
The
whole like
INF
test thing that people probably don't know?
Yeah,
about?
no, it's like MBTI test, okay? It's like you...
Morgan Briggs or whatever.
Myers-Briggs.
Myers-Briggs.
Morgan Briggs?
I don't know. It says
Damn,
an
dude. Morgan J. Briggs.
M.
And so, no, it's like a personality test where you answer a bunch of questions and it gives you a ranking like ENFJ, like E, it could be E and I, so you're either extroverted or introverted. And then E, N, and S. And I think it's sensing and intuition. F is F.
F is for fuck you.
F is for friends who do
Maz, you're so smart.
F is for what?
D is for depression. D is for depression. D is for depression.
Love that SpongeBob episode.
Cha-cha-cha.
Dude, Plankton's so talented. Plankton's so quirky.
He's
She's
different.
He's so different.
He's different. He's quirky.
He's different
He's
though.
not like other girls.
Has that been the one meme that's like come out of all this?
I love that.
The two memes is like he's quirky. He's different.
Yeah.
I know everyone's been saying in the beginning, like, oh shit.
Like Sultan and I, Sultan and I and Alex, the entire trip for like because we went to VidCon US when we did a tour, and then we arrived here, and so the entire time all we've been doing is like, oh, we're different. They're different. They're quirky. They're not like the other ones. Let's make a list. Let's take a look. And then like also like, oh shit, it's a ghost, or like as well as like whenever anything inconvenient happens, Sultan just looks at me. He's like, do you just want to end it? Do you just want to end it? And I'm like, Sultan, what? You just dropped your pencil. He's like, dude, but like, can we just end right now? And I was like, we have our show tomorrow. He's like, after the show? And I'm like, after the show? And I'm like, let's do it. And so and there'll be all these other versions like, hey, Maaz, can we at least discuss it? You know, weigh the pros and cons? I'm like, there's a lot of cons, man. He's like, but pro, we end it. You know? So Sultan's a goofy goober, that one. I know. I've had a decent time at VidCon, Reagan.
Yeah.
Met you. That's a positive of my book.
Is it?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you're quirky.
I'm different.
You are so different from the
I'm
other girl.
quirky. I'm divorced. What's up, fellas?
I'm like hitting on you again after we divorced.
Make up your mind, Maaz. Am I the one or am I not? Stop with these mind games.
I think I need to step out.
Get too hot and heavy in here, man.
Damn,
Don't
B.
leave us alone in the same room together.
Damn, B. No, but like, yeah, how have you found VidCon?
It's fun. I definitely.
You said it's a lot.
It's a
and
lot.
you've mentioned that it's like, you know, like difficult socially, but was there an event or instance to which you felt it was the most, like a lot, quote unquote?
I think definitely there were like two different like I went into them thinking, oh, business dinner, you know, we're gonna talk, we're gonna do some business, and it turned out to just be straight networking. And when I know like maybe two people there, and those two people know more people than I do, and they have a bunch of friends, and I don't want to impede on that, I'm like, oh, cool. And then I sit down and I draw.
Is that what you did?
Yeah, both times.
What about the beach day?
I didn't go to beach day. We've had this discussion. You never listen to me.
That's why they're getting a divorce.
Yeah, whatever she said goes like, what? You know? But would you have gone had you not had the sunburning problems?
I mean, if I didn't have sunburning problems, sure, but that's See, I would have gone had it been after VidCon, because I was already super nervous about people seeing my face, that I didn't want to be, like, taking pictures of people being like, guys, look, wow.
I'm pink.
Pink, I'm raw, crispy.
Yeah. Dude, cook me. No, but, like, I thought you weren't a big fan of, like, big crowds, but that, like, the beach day was, like, the biggest crowd.
Like 200. How many people were there? 200 people?
At least, you know.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
There's 200 of us now.
Gross.
I still had the two people that I came to VidCon with, Jay and Morgan. So I mean, I would have been with them the whole time. Like, apparently.
And Kat Zune, they joined the squad.
Kat Zune did end up joining, but that was after
You and
that was
Kat are
after
like
beach
what,
day.
besties now?
Oh, we're married.
Yeah.
That was quick. Wow.
Sorry, are you jealous?
Damn, no.
I think you sound a little upset.
You know, she's got a choker. I hope you enjoy that stuff, you know.
I mean, I have one too.
Never mind, okay? I ain't king shaming.
I'm
Yo.
a bit.
He is. He's king shaming a lot right now.
It's shaped
Goddamn.
like a heart. Super kinky.
What
Love
a
it.
Freaks.
Love it.
Freaks. Be
Love
like,
that.
I don't know. Beach day was crazy. I wish you could have come.
Yeah. Maybe
was
next time. Maybe next time.
Yeah, when you have like 50 layers of sunscreen.
Oh boy,
Just a
I'll
blob.
bring an umbrella with me, and I'll just stay under the umbrella.
Goddamn.
Really, I'm just a vampire. That's what it comes down to.
Vampire syndrome.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was crazy. Now that's what I'm thinking about. 200 of us just like walking around.
Whether we all equal at like 10 million subscribers.
Gross.
Even when you told me that there were like 40 people who 40 animators who went to go see Spider-Man Far From Home. It was like,
40?
there's 40 people in the community?
That was crazy.
Yeah.
That was really funny.
That was so fun.
It was just like us sitting in rows and rows and rows of just
We filled
animators.
the whole theater.
And then there's like 1 or 2 normal people. just
Yeah,
hanging out.
Yeah.
there was like a
Oh,
handful of normal
gross.
people.
Yeah.
It was
Ew.
funny because we were
Normal
all hyping
people.
each other up, like, "Yo, this is so lit," you know. And like, especially when like the last few scenes were happening, we're like, "Yo, what the heck?" And like people were literally jumping from rows behind, just, like go up to the people, like, "Yo, do you see that? Did you catch that, bro? Tom, and like Tom Holland's so attractive." I'm like, "Dude, I know. He's crazy hot." That was fun.
Yeah.
That was crazy fun. And Beach Day was insane because it's just like, I thought I came in like 10 days, 12 days before VidCon started, like ages back. And in those days, we were going really hard out, meeting with people left and right, going to James's house, Adam's house, James's house, this person's house, you know, whatever, moving around. And I thought I met so many people.
Mm.
And then here comes Beach Day, and it's like, oh, I literally only met half. There's another 100 people that I knew and I had to say hi to.
Just come out of nowhere, man.
It's difficult because one of the big things that I felt in the community was that I didn't meet enough people well, if that makes sense. Like there's a lot of people who are like, "Maaz, we want to chat with you, but you were just running around so busy." But it's just like, unfortunately, I am now that busy, right? Like I've got all these other commitments that I have to do.
It's a lot of people too.
It's a lot of people to say
You
hi
get
to.
know everybody,
Yeah.
Couldn't even balance our marriage commitment. Like, how are you going to talk to people?
I know.
I'd be kind of pissed if you do. Just
Maybe
saying.
if I prioritize the marriage first. You know.
Yeah, maybe you should have done that.
Well,
Well.
did you just almost die falling? You almost
Yeah.
died. Like,
Did
a
you
second
see
ago.
that?
Yeah, I was like,
Slow mo
I know.
that,
Yeah.
Mads. Mads, do a slow mo on that. You know, like whoa.
It's already a meme on my channel that I don't know how to sit in a chair correctly.
You don't know how to take care of anything at all.
You're right. You're right.
Where's the Cintiq pen?
Shut up. It's in my bag.
And where's your Apple pen? The nib. Way to go.
I already ordered a new one. Leave me
give it
alone.
context.
Oh
Give it the context. Tell the story, right?
my god. So
You sound so different.
it sounds so different. There was apparently a Disney day. Morgan said, "There's a Disney day. You guys want to go to Disney? I already got tickets." And we went, "Morgan, you already got tickets?" And Morgan said, "Yeah, we're going to Disney."
Okay.
So we go to Disney, and as I do, I bring my work with me because I
Okay.
bring it everywhere because I have a problem.
Yep.
But
we stand.
we stand.
I'm
I
sitting.
stand myself. I stand up and I work. But
We
I was
stand.
I was in the line for Guardians of the Galaxy, and I was so excited. And we're in the like first 5 minutes, and I'm hatching away working on my comic. And I look up to say something, and I drop my pencil, and it lands directly on the nib, and it stopped working. So I had to spend the rest of the day nibless and depressed.
Nibless.
Nibless. Oh.
We've all
And-
been there.
Yeah.
We'll all be nebulous.
And then I spent $30 getting new nibs the next day so I could work.
Gross.
Dang.
$30
$30 for
in
nibs.
That's only the third pen disaster I've had on this VidCon
Yeah?
trip.
What happened to the first few?
The first ones were all around the same Cintiq pen. I left for VidCon. I was driving from 2 hours from where I lived to a different airport. I got to the airport and I realized, fuck, I left my pen. I checked everywhere for it like 3 times, couldn't find my pen. I'm like, God damn it. There goes another thing of work I can't do. So I tweeted about it because I'm a dumbass and everyone needs to know about it. It's really important.
Right.
And I asked my friend Jay if she has any spares, and a couple people offered me theirs, and that's really nice of you guys. Thank you so much. But
Cancel her.
Jay ended up asking Jaden for me, do you have any spares that Ray can borrow? Jaden says, yeah, I've got one. Go ahead and come on over and come borrow it. So we get over there. She hands me the pen. She totally destroyed me in Jackbox and said that GinjaNinja hashtag used to be better.
Dang.
That was fun.
Killed
Totally
you.
roasted.
Dude, killed you.
Killed me dead.
Murder.
Yeah. I get back to the hotel room. I sit down. I'm going to use this borrowed pen to get some stuff done. And I immediately find my pen that I thought I did not pack. So I go, oh, excellent.
You're
Most
silly.
excellent. So I think I need to return the borrowed pen immediately before I
Right.
lose this one too.
Right.
And the next day we go back over to Jaden's place and we're hanging out. And we maybe got a little drinky. And I come home. And the next morning, I'm thinking, wow, I can't remember getting home last night. And Morgan's like, yeah, you guys tried to jump into the hot tub, and then I
What's
realized
wrong
my
with you?
pen's gone again. So
What's wrong with you?
A lot.
I
That's
lose
a
lot of
loaded
things.
question.
Yeah, I know, right?
You should know.
You start like breaking down your mental problem. Like, okay, so you know,
What do you want to go over the last 6 months?
Oh
Like,
my
geez, we
gosh.
got a myriad of
you know,
things we
marriage,
can go over.
divorce, married again, to Katsune, leaving Katsune away to.
Cheating on Katsune with Maaz, I guess.
Excuse. Where did this happen?
It is so spicy.
This is Russian's like tea. I don't know. VidCon's been super interesting for me. You know.
Mhm.
I don't know. You've always struck out to me as extroverted, and
Yeah.
I don't think you've been introverted at all. You know.
I don't think introverted. I think I've gotten overwhelmed once or twice, but
Right.
of my own fault. It's entirely my own fault for not getting out as much. It makes me actually, in a weird way, it makes me miss theater classes. Like, I feel like I was better at talking to people when I did improv.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
It's fine because the thing is, the reason you work so hard is because you have your own aspirations. You have your own studio.
yeah.
Ooh la la.
Ooh la
Yeah.
la.
Nice.
Yeah, what's the studio about? Give us a little rundown of what what's it like? You know, Dum Dum. Yeah, OO.
So can I leave the podcast?
Loop.
You're up.
My studio is called Gingerbud. It's been my dream since freshman year of high school. Graduated high school like 3-4 years ago. It's been a while.
It's been a while. You say like 21, 22.
Shut up. Yeah.
I'm so old. I'm quirky.
I'm different.
I'm like a midlife crisis.
I'm like a fine wine, y'all. I mean, 8 years isn't anything to like sneeze at, you know?
I don't think so, but it's like you the way you said it was just like 3 years since high school ended. It's been a long time. I'm like, dude, it's what? It's high school.
I think in a way I do kind of look at it that way though. I feel like a lot of the times I feel like I should be farther along than I am. And I know that that's stupid and that I'm really young, but I still have that voice that's like, you're not, you should be finished now. Not finished, but like my studio should be already doing more than it does, you know?
Right.
It's just a lot of pressure.
Right. But what does your studio do?
My studio end goal is that I will have my own animated series that I fully produce myself, and they're long, like actual, like legit episodes, like 22-minute web series. But for now, until we get to the point that I can fund that, we are doing freelance projects like music videos or anime openings.
It said memory card full.
We lost the camera. Hello.
Right, it's just Reagan.
Welcome to Just Reagan.
Put my blanket on.
We all just huddle around her.
Oh no. Yeah, someone want to come sit in my lap?
No. Laddi, go for it.
Oh, come on.
Hiya, guys.
Well, what's up?
Ginger Bunny, what were you saying?
What was I saying?
This
You
camera
were
dies
saying
too.
that it's like I know, right? Yeah, what was you were saying that your end goal?
End goal is to do my own series. The word that's coming to mind is anime, but it's not anime, but like picture, just full.
PowerPoint.
Yeah, PowerPoint.
Dude, I can't wait.
Yeah.
But my own stories, all 2D animated. Originally I just wanted to do a studio because, you grow up a lot in the animation industry that I was, not industry, but community. Very different from the Storytime community, but people were like, 2D's dead. I'm like, I don't want it to be dead. I love 2D. So I just wanted to have my own studio to do 2D myself, and over the years I came up with stories that I really wanted to tell. So
All right.
I got a lot of plans.
A lot of ambition.
Yeah.
The thing is, okay, so you're accepting what songs? Can you say who you've accepted from or any stuff like that?
I can say I've worked with Living Tombstone in the past, and we still work together.
Okay. Look at you! Oh my God, big boys.
Oh my God.
But the thing is all the payments are they not going to your workers? Because you've got like a ton of workers.
No, they don't get paid.
Was
Yeah,
that-
I don't pay. They
Oh,
work
they
next to
get-
me.
exposure.
They get whipped.
Yeah.
How could I be so silly? Exposure.
Yeah, the way that cause I do have my I call it a makeshift studio right now. Because we're not doing any projects of our own yet. It's just freelance things. Those are I have every shot like priced a certain way, so whoever claims the shot, whoever does it, you get paid for your shot. As much work as you do is as much work you get back. Everything I do on my YouTube channel is mostly myself, but when I do have people on, mostly for like my comic dubs, I have editors and voice
Okay,
actors.
and voice actors, yeah.
Yeah, of course. I pay them, of course. But for the most part, I try to get things done myself if I can.
Yeah.
Which is why I don't sleep.
Oh
Hey.
no.
Hey.
Unhealthy habits.
Oh, hell yeah.
No.
It ruined my marriage.
It's just no, I get you. And like, why so quick though? Why the speed to get Gingerbud?
I think it's
Why not just establish your baseline first and then?
Is he back?
I think it's a mix of the. Do I pause?
You go for it.
Yeah, keep
I
going.
go for it.
Yeah.
Mix of the fear of unknown, like if I don't get it done now, how do I know if I'll get it done then? Like wanting to get things in action because it's more real when it's happening, you
Right.
know? I forgot my second point. I had a
It's a-
second point.
It's okay. We stand disorganized thinking.
Hell yeah.
Hi guys, we're back to our normal position.
Yay!
Where
I
did
missed you guys already.
Where did Reagan go? Oh my God, she's
no.
gone.
She's gone.
I'm leaving.
That's murder. Like, can we just end Reagan? Please? Help me.
I'm here against my will.
Luigi's back as insurance. Luigi's hiding a gun behind his back.
It's my husband you're talking about.
Yeah, he's
Show
gonna
some
shoot
respect.
you. He's gonna shoot you.
He's gonna shoot you first. That's what matters.
You right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Bro. I'm on.
So we got up to the part where Gingerbud had just started, and I asked her why so quick to start a studio. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Why so quick?
Life's
do
too
I-
short.
Why you speeding?
We recapping this?
Yeah.
Okay. So, now I'm all disorganized. Look what you did to me. You moved me to a different chair, and
What's
now I
wrong with
left my
you?
mind over there.
Yeah, as if you had your mind in the first place.
You
Alright.
are
Oh.
absolutely correct.
Oh.
Guys, that's the end of the fight.
We got him.
But I
You
think
can
what
go
I was
away.
saying was the rush, because it's a lot of it's kind of unknown, kind of the same way that YouTube is. I don't know what video will do good, what won't. I mean, I can take my best guess, I can do my best work, but you can't really decide what other people like. I can't really decide how much support I'll get in my studio, how many people will like what I like, how many people will want to hire me. So it feels like I need to get it done now, because I don't have an exact date for it will definitely be ready here. There's no guarantee that it ever happens. So it feels like if I don't get it done now, I don't know how long it's going to take.
Right.
And wouldn't it be so depressing to be like 60 and go, oh man, remember when I was going to start that studio? That was cute.
Mm-hmm.
That's not fun. That's not
Yeah,
fresh.
You don't want the regret.
No.
That's not fresh at all, man.
I think like literally all of us can relate to that to some extent. You know.
Maaz, you have ambitions? That's weird.
I know, right? It's so wacky.
Yeah.
So quirky.
I thought you had a dream, but like I left, so.
Oh, you want my dream? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Damn. Just.
I am a dream,
Just
so.
Reagan. Well, okay. Can we cancel the Reagan?
No.
I thought we already did.
Yeah. Can we do it again? Just
Damn
double
it.
down. She said the N-word once.
No, I didn't.
It's true. We saw it. We heard it. Roll back that footage. We have it.
All the
Back.
footage. We just like splice it together. Andy. Just like really fished up and down. No, she didn't. She only whispered it to me. No,
Sweet
It was
nothing.
pillow talk. Don't worry about it. It got you off.
that
That's
pillow
what
talk
mattered.
for you just a
It was
hard
for
N-word?
you.
Wow.
LOL.
LOL. Can we lol? Can we whip a lol?
Stop it.
Miss Obama, get down.
This is Obama. Get down. You just whisper it into your mic. Gosh damn. I don't know. What about you all? You wanted to do a storyboard and you wanted to work as a freelance animator. What happened now?
Life.
Life? What does that mean?
Bills.
Yeah?
Yeah, man.
I mean,
Life.
you technically do freelance, right? Stuff for James is
Markiplier,
like
Game
freelance.
Grumps, James.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
You're a freelance person.
Yeah, I'm a freelance man.
Elaborate in excruciating detail.
Yeah.
This is my podcast now. I'm running the questions.
Damn, B.
I guess I work for James and do my own thing, and then some things for Mark. I have the game goes on the side.
Yeah, that's good. I'm just done doing college. I'm majoring in animation, so I can work in the industry. I just want an industry job because I want to be on a team with people. That's really all I want. I don't care where.
Sounds pretty extroverted. Just saying.
You're
Yeah.
so different.
I'm not like other
Is your
girls.
YouTube your platform to jump over and then?
YouTube is like my like what's getting me through college, cause money.
Money be like, where is it?
But like if YouTube still exists, like when I'm in the industry, maybe I'll do it like on the side, but I'm not gonna like take it as seriously as. But yeah, I'll do YouTube until I can get a job, I guess.
Until I get a normal job.
Yeah,
I feel that.
Until
I
get a
feel
real
that.
job.
Shake one down head. I think that's normal. I think that's
Yeah.
reasonable.
Yeah.
What about you? YouTube is doing with you getting demonetized left and right. Is YouTube doing enough?
Yeah, I'll get there. Those used to be white.
Stop! You make that joke all the time.
Those
man.
are my anal beads, man.
Stop.
Can I leave? Is my segment done?
You're
Me
stuck
too.
here. You're stuck here.
You can sniff if you want.
Reagan's like, yours too?
Stop.
I exposed
I
Reagan.
remember my first time. Oh.
We're not friends. None of us.
Oh.
Oh, best
This is
friends.
true.
No, you're
No.
right.
Love you.
Yeah.
It's getting gay up in here, man.
First James, and then like
Yeah.
we're holding hands and everything.
TheAMaazing GinjaNinjaOWO.
It's like literally TheAMaazing X any male animator in this goddamn community.
Finally.
Finally. Rush and I have mash. You know?
Mash.
Maaz and Rush mash.
Oh, I see.
Listen,
It's pretty hot.
very spicy.
It must be real hot when you guys mash together. So
Ah.
I think, do people still call you the Warrior Cat animator?
I mean, James did like
That
an
is
hour
true.
ago. He
That is
he,
very
he said,
true.
"Hey, are you the one who did the Warrior Cat stuff?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's me, boy."
I guess I'm a fake fan, but I don't know about your previous Warrior Cat adventures.
Wow.
Mm.
I was actually while I was up in the wee hours of the morning last night, I was going through some old videos on my channel, getting nostalgic. I joined YouTube because there was a Warrior Cats community, very small. Back then, 9,000 subscribers put you at the very top of the food chain. This was well before Storytime Animation had made its debut on the platform. I mean, maybe at this point we had like Swoozy doing
yeah.
stuff, but I mean that's vintage,
Yeah, vintage.
There were a couple people, they were doing music videos with these cat characters. There were a couple people doing like a series with these cat characters, all from these books. And I was watching these. I'm like, wow, these people are so cool. Look at these things that they can make. I want to read these books because I want to know what they're making things about. And I very quickly learned that you get into
You're a furry.
warriors. Yes, yes. But the second thing I learned, people read these books not necessarily because they were like, wow, I am so interested to learn about cats killing each other. But it was more that there was this whole community of super creative, talented people learning to draw furries together.
Right.
So it went from people doing their own independent animated music videos with these characters to hosting more collaborative projects called MAPs,
Okay.
multi-animator projects.
Wow.
Yeah, pedophiles stole that from us. Don't
Wait,
trust them.
What's the new term now for MAP?
Minor attracted person.
person.
Really?
We don't stand.
What?
That's gross.
What do we call them now? Maps. What do we call them now?
You call them pedophiles is what you call
No.
them.
I did a multiple animated project. What do you call them?
Oh, we still call them maps. It's actually a big controversy. Is every couple weeks someone's like, stop using that word for bad people. It belongs to the map animators. We've been doing these multi-animator projects for a really long time. That where it used to be just you claimed a part of a song, you animated that part of a song, and then eventually you had this big ol' mishmash music video, and then people started adding scripts and set designs, and it turned into this really like nice big project. And then other YouTubers went, what's a map? And they started doing the same thing, but no one ever really talks about Warrior Cats animators, and we're still regarded as like edgy cat animators. And a lot of people don't know that they're from a book series. It's interesting.
I didn't know that either.
I knew that.
Yeah, it's
fun.
from books. It's just a bunch of wild cats.
Isn't it TV shows?
No, there's no TV shows. People have been wanting a TV show for a very long time. That's why they've been trying to make their own like web series for it, but no dice yet. There's been whispers that a movie's been in the works for a while, but a lot of people aren't totally sure if they trust the man, if they trust corporate.
So it's just cats killing cats.
That's a very dumbed down version of it. It's a group of cats that live in the wild, and it's a normal human world, but with cats. And it's just how these cats are split up into their different territories, and they go about their daily lives. And it's really not very edgy compared to like any other series, you know? Like, it's just people don't understand why you're animating these dramatic cat scenes. It's because the most dramatic parts of the books are the most interesting, you know?
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's like forbidden love romance, and I guess there's like possession now. Oh, that's a
Is
question.
it good?
I think it's worth the experience. I think so. Here's the weird thing with the books, right?
Okay.
The books, they come out so quickly because there's like 4 authors.
Right.
And they are enjoyable books. I personally don't think that they are good, although I have not continued to read the series. I cut off at a certain point.
Right.
I got invested in these characters.
Okay.
But a lot of that is because the fandom characterized them a lot more than the series did. Because, you know, when fans go off with something, like, you get
they get, like,
fanfictions and
better
stuff.
backstories and everything.
Yeah, it builds upon itself.
Right.
But there's 4 authors to... Like, Aaron Hunter is like a pseudonym. That's the author. It's like 4 people. They keep switching out authors. Maybe there's like 6 now. People get fired and join on the team.
Okay.
And there are so many.
Is it still going? Wait a minute.
It's still going. It is still going. They release like 4 books a year. They are chugging, and because they are going so quickly, because these books are doing so well, because it's got such a big audience, you get characters that end up dying like 4 times because the authors forgot they've already died.
That's hilarious.
Yes.
Crazy.
It's so funny.
Dude, they're so different.
They're so quirky.
But then, like, what made you want to become an animator for warrior cats?
I just saw these people that looked my age that were making these. In retrospect, when I go back and I look at these videos, it's not animated well. It's just not. But at the time, you know, when you're more inexperienced, you don't have your eye trained for it. It looks so cool, and it's just, I want to do that. And the numbers seemed really big at the time. Like 9,000 was the most anybody had. Like, that was incredible. And God, I am so nostalgic about this. I learned a lot just from wanting to interact with these people. You know, you had your big names in the community, like you do in Storytime.
But then how did you blow up?
Oh, I came in, I wanted to do music videos. I remember I had a composition book where I had like scripted out all the musicals I wanted to do. Music videos I wanted to do.
Right.
But I never really finished any of them.
Okay.
I came in during the map era, and I guess I hosted some successful maps, and I guess people just liked my animations.
Right.
You know? I can't say for sure why they did or didn't. When I look back at my old stuff, you know, it's not good.
Right.
But also everyone was super inexperienced back then. I can't say if I was better or worse than anyone else.
Right.
It's really interesting now when you see new people coming into the community now. They have better people to look up to, so they improve so much quicker.
Right.
But Warrior Cats.
But then how did you jump on from that into, like, was it Jordan Sweeto's music video?
No. So from.
Look at her. Look, like Jordan and then Jaden and then.
I'm all over the place.
Yeah.
I'm weaving a web.
You're like a spider.
It ends with gingerbread, and then I eat my husband because that's what spiders do.
That's what praying mantises do.
Shut up.
And I think spiders.
Shut up.
do as well,
Shut up,
Yeah,
bro.
really?
Yeah, spiders' wives eat the husband and then lay eggs. And
I don't want to fuck a spider then.
That sucks.
That was on my
you're
list.
missing out.
It was on my bucket list. I guess not anymore.
From Warrior music videos, you also had these animation memes. And
oh, yeah.
Animation memes were not very big back in the day. It was just kind of a silly thing people did mostly to like anime songs.
Right.
And there was just a select few, and people mostly did it with either their character or with warrior characters. And the meme community kind of blew up on its own, where a bunch of meme animators who they did their mascot character or their Sona doing all these different memes, and it became like a recognizability thing. Like that became their brand.
Right.
Memes got huge. Map animators were actually relatively salty about it for a while because you can argue.
Why would pedophiles be so?
So that ends the podcast.
Chris Hansen walks in. Welcome, next guest.
Just you can argue it entirely depends on how you do it. It depends on the animator, but a lot of people thought that more effort was put into map animations than meme animations because memes are seen as looping. But
well, I think that's still ongoing now. Like the kind of
I don't think
negative-
people care as much anymore,
Yeah.
or at least between the map and the meme community.
As in I'm saying like with the meme community being looked down for looping only. I think that's.
Oh, absolutely. Some
Still
people
going.
are real.
There's some names in the community, you know.
Yeah, but yeah, they get a little bit of flack, but I think a lot of the times it's from people who don't necessarily understand the amount of work that goes into animation, and also a lot of these people aren't necessarily trying to build careers. It's for a lot of people, it's just a hobby, you know. And if people want to watch it, good on them. It's cute. Some people get really creative with their memes. Some people just want to do a silly little project. They
yeah.
want to feel included.
Yeah.
I can't fault them for that.
Yeah.
That's why I started reading Warriors. I wanted to feel
It's
included.
alright. Animation memes are fun.
Pretty epic.
You can make them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Laddi made them. Rush made them.
Yeah.
I would never make one.
Well, you should. You should. They're fun.
He has.
Yeah.
Ooh, I want to see.
It's gone
Are you
now.
hiding things from me?
It's gone now.
Are you hiding things
It's
from your...
unlisted.
It's on this. No, stop. It's privated now. It's burnt rice, that one.
Yeah. Oh my god, I love
Stop.
Scotch and Zelink.
Why you laughing?
I can remember it.
I want to see it.
I whip a nene in it. Oh, it's so gross.
And he has like this yo-yo.
Stop.
Good.
Does.
But people like to say like, oh, meme animations, they're not going to get you anywhere. Meme animations are what got me my first jobs with Living Tombstone, my first music video jobs, because
Oh, really?
because they
What
have
did you
such
animate?
the first one I did for him was that he came to me with a couple projects that he had pitched ideas for, but the songs never got
Okay.
finished, which is a real bummer because they slapped hard.
They slapped hard.
They slapped hard.
They're real slappers.
Real slappers. They boppin'.
All right.
But the one that I actually did first was for Super Mario Odyssey. Mario Odyssey.
Did you do that art?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
you
did that one.
That was
Yeah.
good.
Ow,
what? You didn't know?
I
Laddie.
remember
Know your
I
guess.
freaked out about it with my friends. We were like, oh my god, the art's so cute.
Yeah. Like when they threw up the hat and everything.
Yeah, it's so cute. Oh, I love it.
I ship them.
But those music
That was
videos.
like ages ago.
Oh yeah.
2016? 17?
2 years ago ish.
17?
Uh,
Because I saw that
what year
ages
is
back.
it? 17 sounds right.
Yeah.
17 sounds right.
Yeah.
Those videos, I did a couple more for him, like Floral Fury, Yumbo. I did the Jax Films one, and
Yes.
I'm not sure if there's any others I'm
The
missing. But
Christmas one.
Yeah.
Jingle
oh my
my
god,
bells.
what?
Wait, Laddie.
I didn't know this.
Laddie.
Laddie, your face.
Do you know who this is?
Stop it! Don't say it.
This is
Stop
GinjaNinjaOWO.
That's not a Pokemon.
I
I'm Greninja Uwu. Stop spreading slander.
I'm sorry.
Ninja.
Laddie's fanning out
I'm
now.
begging.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, yeah, you did the Jax Films thing, the Christmas one, right?
Yeah, they have a 2-week turnaround, so
Okay,
it's
but how did that get happen? How did that?
the Jax Films one.
Yeah.
It's literally Jax Films and Yoav were in touch, and they said, "Hey,
How did
wanna
once again
collab?"
you're skipping like an entire portion there? What do you
How?
mean they were in touch? They were just like, "Yo, what's up, GinjaNinjaOWO?"
No, sorry. I didn't realize that's what you meant. When I say I was working with Living Tombstone, he's got his own server. I was in the server. I'm just officially one of his animators.
Right.
Whenever he feels like putting me on a project, I get added, and he said, "Yo, here's a project," and I go, "Cool, I'll get you. What's the deadline?" He and Jack were already in contact, and they wanted to do something together. So he made a thing in the studio, or it's not studio, in the server. And he said, okay, I want this person to make music. I want this person to do the editing. Reagan, you're going to be doing the animation. I went, cool. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
And I did it. And
Good on you.
yeah.
And then what's next from there?
Oh, geez.
Ending it all.
I didn't do a whole lot of freelance after that because
Did you start your story time?
story time was a little bit later down the line. But
Was Jaden first or story time first?
Jaden was first. Jaden
Okay.
was around the same times as Jack's Films, actually. She had been following me for my Warrior and meme animations, and she reached out around the same time and just said, hey, I'm looking for people to join my team, and it pays real nice. And I said, cool.
Was it after, like, I assumed, because she made a video saying, hey, you guys can email me for this account if you want to work for me.
About right before then.
Okay.
I was one of the people.
Like-
She asked me to join the team.
All right. So you were senior.
Yes, I was. I quit recently.
Mm-hmm. Scandal.
Yeah,
You heard it here first. Where's my gnome hat? Where's my gnome hat?
It's gone.
I quit because I didn't want my racism scandal to get out there.
Of course. N-words always, you know. Welcome to the N-word. It's like the Odyssey. So like
Cut it.
You don't want the N-word?
Oh no, I'm joking.
Yeah.
I love the N-word. No.
Okay, take that out of context.
No, stop it.
All right, print.
It's just a joke.
She's a racist, guys.
God, what were we just saying?
Racism. No,
You're right.
The Jaden Animations.
Jaden Animations. I was on her team for a while. She brought on like me, one other person, a few other people were in the chat, but it was mostly me, another person, and Jordan. And from there, she asked for suggestions of who to hire. I gave her a few people that I thought might work out. Jay was one of them. Jay's a senior member. And then after that was when she asked people to send in auditions. That's when Morgan came in, actually. But yeah, we had a little team going, and it was really rough at first because it was just you claimed a shot and you animated the whole thing by yourself. So people were pointing out, why does Jaden's animations look like a map now? Because it basically was. It was everyone doing their best to mimic the style. I think I was one of the worst offenders. And I believe it was Staxolotl posted a video about, he did some reviews of Storytime animators, and he mentioned some things that he thought were a bit inconsistent, and I thought it was super constructive. So I sent it in the chat, and we were talking about it, having a nice little discussion, and Jaden said, let's have a call, and we'll discuss some ways that we can try to, work better, make it look more uniformed. And I gave her some suggestions that I use in my own studio. So we split things up by who was able to do storyboards, because the style doesn't matter as much on storyboards. I got to do some storyboards. Keys for who did the style the best, who could replicate it, who could clean it up to look most like her style. So Jaden did a lot of keys. And then in-betweeners who went and did all the busy work, that it was just making everything look nice and smooth. So I got to do storyboards and in-betweens. And my favorite shot was the sports shot. I think the sports video was the first one that we did fully in this style. Maybe I might be wrong, but I did this shot.
Not like an so that's actually, this is super interesting because I want to look for a team.
Yeah.
So it's not like an MAP. So it's not like that.
No.
Right. So Chris Hansen doesn't know. So it's actually not like shots anymore. It's based on storyboards. Key is in between. Is lip syncing is probably Jaden as well.
It depends. Lip sync. I'm not entirely sure how it goes. It could easily be like symbol and puppet animation for the lip syncs. I'm not totally sure, but yeah, typically in a general animation line, and I'm gonna have to put an asterisk on this, but typically in a general animation line, whoever does the storyboard could just work in their own style. It's more important that the storyboard artist focus on just making it look good than making it look like it's on style.
Right.
That it's the key artist who needs to go and make it look like it belongs in the show, make it look cohesive, and then the in-betweeners, again, just make it smooth. But something interesting, this has nothing to do with YouTube animation. A lot of US animated shows like Steven Universe or what's it called? Big City Green, stuff like that. They're called board-driven shows where most of the animation is outsourced to like Korea. So all the pre-production.
Can I reach out to them?
I mean, if you want to underpay your animators, and
yes, we stand.
We stand a penny pinching.
We
Maaz.
stand unethical practices.
Absolutely. Those shows, the storyboard artists needs to be very much so on style.
Right.
And storyboard artists on those kind of shows, they end up scripting the episode. They pretty much write it out. They're given a general synopsis. They have to write the whole thing. They have to draw the whole thing. They have to get edits in. They have like 5 weeks to do an entire episode with however many changes the studio wants, and then it gets sent out, and their storyboard is treated like the keys. So if you've seen in Steven Universe when a lot of the characters are like, why is Peridot's head suddenly huge, and then why is she suddenly super tall?
Yeah.
It's because the storyboard artist discrepancies, because they draw the character slightly different, because they're not specialized in being on model.
Dang.
Now you know.
I don't have any story. I hate storyboarding. I never storyboard.
That sucks.
You suck.
Yeah, that's not the point.
Okay,
We're
well-
talking about your suck.
Like why does it suck to not have a storyboard?
It's actually, I think for storytime animation you can probably get away with it. It's more for more linear plot based things. For example, the I'll Save You music video. I have a lot of really bad composition errors. So you may be Australian, but you're not Jordan Sweeto. So stop singing.
You all know Jordan Sweeto?
No.
Y'all know the songs?
Don't yell at me anymore.
What are you doing?
Guys, the song slaps. You should listen to it. It's a real banger.
Animated by a Korean company, Korean outsourced store bound. It was not made by GinjaNinjaOWO.
I can't believe
Don't
it.
say it like that.
Oh,
That
whoa,
gets
whoa, whoa.
dangerous.
Ginger. Oh, yeah, I can't say that.
Yeah, you can't
yeah.
say that.
I don't want to be like you, man. I'm sorry. What you were saying? Storyboard?
Right, the storyboard. I made a lot of composition errors where characters will be facing one side of the screen and then they're facing the other side, and it's jarring, it's confusing. I break a lot of rule of thirds, general things that you might not notice if you weren't specialized in it, but it just doesn't look its best. Things that I feel like I could do a lot better now, but in things like storytime animation, a lot of it is kind of skit based. This is almost going to sound insulting, but like in Family Guy, how they'll switch between one scene and then they'll do like a joke scene where it's somewhere totally different and then they could just flop to somewhere else. Storytime animation is kind of like that, where it's you can jump wherever you want to be. So storyboarding is not as important, I would say, especially when it's a lot more limited animation. Since for teams like Jaden's, where the video is fully animated, it helps to have a storyboard just to break up the workflow, to let people who have how do I word this? If they've got more ideas of how to phrase a shot than someone who's just better at staying on style, it's spreading around some talent to get a little bit of a juicier video. Yeah.
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 Yummy.
It's like a steak.
Juicy.
Rush, you're just like, no, bro.
No.
Rush is very, what's the word, freeform?
What does that mean? I storyboard.
Do you really?
Yeah.
What the heck?
You just suck,
Well, it's
Maaz.
just you.
Why are you gonna hate me?
Laddi, do you storyboard?
Do you study?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I do that the whole like storyboard, and then I go back and just listen to music and line art,
But that's boring.
and in
Well,
between.
Sometimes it's what you gotta do.
Storyboard's so boring.
Well, it's kind of like it's like a sketch for your video, It's hard to just go straight to line art. So when you storyboard out your video, you can really watch it through, see how the pacing looks.
Maybe I do storyboard. I sketch out certain animated bits.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I mean, I think
You're
Maz's
right, that's
channel
why
could
I'm
be a
not
whole
gonna
lot
add
better.
another- What's up?
I think your channel could be better if you deleted it. I think that'd be nice.
Got him.
You're right. I want to say right here, guys. GinjaNinjaOWO.
Stop saying it like that.
She and I have placed a bet. All right.
Oh.
Who's gonna reach 1 million subscribers?
You already had this race with someone else.
No, that one was fake.
That was not fake.
It
Did you
was
have something
fake.
with
Like-
someone else?
Like I know the real. So I had it with Cypher Den. That's
Yeah.
why I put my pink hair. But the context of that one was it was actually a real one between me and Speechy.
Oh.
And Cypher Den commented on that saying, if I beat you, she was 800K when she said it. I was 300K. I was like, I knew I had no chance. And she's like, if I
That's
beat
just
you.
mean. That's bullying you.
Yeah, she's like, you had to do the pink hair. And because I just love making bad bets and I thought it would be a funny video, I'll be like, I'll do it. I made another bet to her. So I made 2 bets. One, race against you to get to 1 million.
Mm-hmm.
There's no bet. It's just a race.
Yeah. Friendly.
Race against Peachy to get to 1 million. And if I don't get featured in VidCon US, I will
Commit.
I will commit. I will live stream me committing. Yeah. She's gonna be able to shoot me. She's gonna be like,
Oh, I'm gonna have more fun with it than that.
oh damn.
Donation in the chat.
Donation in the chat for what you're gonna
Super
do.
chat. What body part do I shoot first?
Come on, guys. The kidney. There you go. Campino.
Gonna go for his big toe.
How much for his toes? And like, how long is like the 100,000 Goddamn.
I got like $200 in super chat for an ankle reveal. That was cool. That
Is
was
that
fresh.
true?
Yeah.
Guys be weird.
Yeah.
Are you on WikiFeed?
Was that
now?
your? Was that your?
damn it.
Never mind. So the other one was we're gonna dye my hair pink, like actual hair pink.
Ooh.
If I don't get featured in US VidCon.
Is that
But-
next US VidCon?
Yeah,
No, it's this one. He's doomed.
I will get 1 million before then.
Yeah.
That's my thing.
Oh yeah.
And I like 1 million and featured before VidCon.
Do it. No
US.
balls.
I'll do it
Okay.
pretty easily.
Oh, easily.
Yeah.
Good luck, Maz.
I'll do it. I'll see.
Yeah.
Oh, we're good. What about you guys? You gotta stamp your thing after VidCon now.
I just want to get something.
Stamp your goal. Stamp your goal. Make it specific.
I wanted 1 million like a year ago. What do you
No.
mean?
There's a goal. There's things that got SMART goals. Okay, you gotta be specific about it. It's gotta be measurable. You can like actually measure it.
Gloves are weird,
Stop
right?
Stop it. No. Stop it. My God. You gotta have it be an attractive goal, so you wanna actually go for it. It's gotta be reliable, it's gotta be like and timely. You can do it within a certain amount of time.
Is this like our New Year's resolutions?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
So you can say I want 1 million, but it's nothing. I'm saying I want 1 million subscribers by VidCon US, okay? And I will be featured, and I can check that every day, and it's attractive because I want to get 1 million, and I can do it.
I want.
And
I want 10 million.
I'll
Love
do
them
that. I'll do
apples.
that by making a video every month. There you go. Making it more
Do it.
specific.
No way.
I want to make merch. I want to have a merch store with
Laddi
somebody.
plush?
Yeah.
Can we get a
And
Laddi plush?
then-
You will sell out.
I
I'm
want to.
confident you will sell
I
out.
want to get a Laddi plush, and then I want to have a merch table next VidCon.
A booth?
Ooh.
Yeah.
That'd be good. That'd be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I
Yeah.
want. That's what I want.
Are you on CrowdMade? Are you with the merch company?
I don't know. I don't know who yet.
It'll be fun.
Yeah.
You'll really.
It'd be Epic Gamer.
I want to do. I don't. Should I do CrowdMade? I've been thinking. I don't know.
We'll
what
talk.
to do.
We'll talk about this
Okay,
after. We'll
okay,
talk about this
yeah.
after. But a Laddi plush would go so
I
well.
want it so bad.
Oh, it's gonna sell out. Have some with a gun.
No, no.
Okay.
Special edition.
It's like a special
First
limited
time.
I
edition.
don't think I can sell that.
No, it's not even like a real gun. It's just like a little 2 rectangles. Like,
I don't think so.
dang
Just-
it.
just the first
What
time
about
you buy
organ
it.
Laddie?
Maybe that.
Why? Why is that more okay than the gun Laddie?
Because guns.
Because guns kill people.
Guns are more
But
controversial.
organs are inside us.
Inside of you. Yeah.
You're the worst.
I don't know.
And then one Laddie plushie has to wear Maaz glasses and Maaz beard.
That'll
Just
be your special plushie.
my plushie.
That's the one that's not worth a whole lot, though.
It's like 0 cent. Zero. I
They
actually,
paid you to take it.
Yeah, exactly. What about you, Rush? What's your goal?
That's a good goal.
I agree.
We could just
It's like-
commit after the podcast.
500,000. There you
By
go.
VidCon US?
Yeah.
All right. Do it. But you gotta do
Ow.
it. You actually gotta make videos.
I make videos.
For James.
For everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta do it.
I finished all my side product. I got no more side
Listen,
products.
I'm
now.
gonna get shackles taken off me soon. All right. I'll see you there. All right. Listen, I've got I've got my
He's
other
not gonna be asleep.
I've got other commitments. All right. And then by the end of this year, my year off starts.
It's gonna be a slave.
And then shackles off me. There's no
Shackles
shackles.
are off.
There's gonna be more shackles.
But YouTube?
No.
Oh, YouTube can take me, boy. My
Come
body's
take
ready.
me.
Reagan, you can take me as well. All right.
I did.
Oh, I have your kidney. I have your toes and kidney.
I have everything I need.
Oh,
I'm just
snap.
oh, where did you get the surgery?
You didn't need to know that part.
I helped.
I help.
Laddie with a scalpel plushie.
Guys, I help. And with that, we're going to end it right there.
You didn't even ask me my goals. God damn.
What are your goals?
What are your goals?
I
To get bitches.
Can we relate? Can we relate that?
Yeah. Yeah, that's my goal for VidCon US, to have some bitches. I think I started a thing. I was like, I'm going to do a 6-part animated series on my career, and I want to end it with an animated short. I want to have that done by next VidCon US.
Whoa, all right. Let's
So
range.
that's 6 story times and like a 3-minute animated short, funded by me.
Every 2 months. Upload every 2 months, yeah.
I can make it happen.
Yeah.
I'll upload more often than that.
You can
but-
make it happen, but it's also, you got to make it realistic as well.
Yeah.
Mm.
Watch me, Maaz.
Oh, I trust you can do it. Like I know you can do it.
Mhm.
I don't think you.
Are you gonna get some sleep though?
Mm.
I'll do it.
Okay.
No, you're my friend, and I'm saying it realistically. Listen, you've got. It's not because I don't believe in you enough. It's because I believe in you too much. I genuinely think you'll get other better opportunities that will take you away from your time to do your channel.
You just want me to do your anime opening.
Not even that.
You just want to hire me.
Like I'm already hiring you, and you know that.
Yeah.
But I'm
Thanks.
confident that you'll get other opportunities in the line. In this 1 year, you've already established. In the last 2 years, because I watched the video for Mario Odyssey when I was pretty young on YouTube, and in those 2 years, you've already established a huge reputation. And so I genuinely believe in the next year until VidCon US, you will get more important and more pressing opportunities that will further your career better.
That might be the nicest no, you can't do that I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah. Because you'll not.
You won't reach your goals because you're too important for those
Yeah,
goals.
literally. Why would you stick to YouTube when you can have better goals and better ambitions?
Because I like YouTube.
I know you do, but if they're like, hey, you want to work for Cartoon Network and you can work underneath
Oh.
Rebecca Sugar, you'll be
I don't know about that.
Oh?
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
Mm.
I pretty firmly believe that YouTube in the long run is going to get me farther or with where I want to be than
With your own studio?
working. Yeah, with my studio than working on someone else's show. Part of the whole reason that I like doing YouTube, that I dropped out of school and I do YouTube, is because I like doing my own projects.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that most people can relate to that, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, just throwing us some examples.
Yeah.
I believe in you.
Thank you, Maaz.
Look at you.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
Like, can we just...
Congratulations.
You got the job.
You're fired.
Oh my god, the casting couch worked. Yay!
Yeah, we did.
Yay.
And with that, we'll end it right there. Okay?
Excellent.
So thank you everybody for watching on this very informative and motivational episode of the podcast.
And thank you to my patrons, not including but not. No, I'm kidding.
Thanks for the patrons for watching. You guys can watch it on iTunes and Spotify. No,
You
not
can't
Spotify
watch.
yet. Not Spotify
Why
yet.
not Spotify?
Because
Spotify sucks, apparently.
we're having difficulties.
Wow.
Oh, good. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
And logging off now.